Can you solve this puzzle? Let's find out. Today, we're diving into the world of logic puzzles, where your critical thinking skills will be put to the ultimate test. These puzzles are designed to challenge your mind and make you think outside the box. So grab a pen and paper and let's get started on this brain-bending journey. First up, the classic river crossing puzzle. This puzzle has been around for centuries and continues to stump people to this day. Imagine you are standing on the bank of a river with a small boat. You need to get a group of people across the river, but there's a catch. The boat can only hold a limited number of people at a time, and certain combinations of people cannot be left alone together. For example, you might have a wolf, a goat, and a cabbage. If you leave the wolf alone with the wolf will eat the goat. If you leave the goat alone with the goat will eat the cabbage. Can you figure out how to get everyone across the river safely without any mishaps? Can you get everyone across without sinking the boat? This puzzle requires careful planning and strategic thinking. You'll need to consider all possible scenarios and make sure that each move you make brings you closer to the solution. It's a great exercise in problem solving and logical reasoning. So take your time, think it through, and see if you can crack this classic puzzle. Next, the two doors riddle. One tells the truth, the other lies. Which do you choose? This riddle is a test of your ability to think critically and ask the right questions. Imagine you are standing in front of two doors. Behind one door is a treasure, and behind the other is a trap. There are two guards, one in front of each door. One guard always tells the truth, and the other always lies. You can ask one guard one question to determine which door leads to the treasure. What question do you ask? This riddle challenges you to think about the nature of truth and lies and how to use logic to uncover the truth. Third, we've got Einstein's riddle. This puzzle is said to have been created by Albert Einstein when he was a child, and he claimed that only 2% of the world's population could solve it. The riddle involves a series of clues about 5 houses in a row, each painted a different color and inhabited by people of different nationalities. Each person drinks a different beverage, smokes a different brand of cigar, and keeps a different pet. The challenge is to determine who owns the fish. This puzzle requires careful attention to detail and the ability to keep track of multiple pieces of information at once. It's a true test of your logical reasoning skills. Only 2% can solve it. Are you one of them? This puzzle is not for the faint of heart. It requires patience, perseverance, and a keen eye for detail. You'll need to carefully analyze each clue and use the process of elimination to narrow down the possibilities. It's a challenging but incredibly rewarding puzzle to solve. So, take your time, stay focused, and see if you can join the elite 2% who have cracked Einstein's riddle. Fourth, the Monty Hall problem. This puzzle is based on a famous game show scenario. Imagine you are a contestant on a game show, and you are presented with 3 doors. Behind one door is a car, and behind the other 2 doors are goats. You choose one door, and then the host, who knows what's behind each door, opens one of the other 2 doors to reveal a goat. You're then given the option to stick with your original choice or switch to the other unopened door. What should you do to maximize your chances of winning the car? This puzzle challenges your understanding of probability and decision-making under uncertainty. Will you switch doors or stay put? The Monty Hall problem is a great example of how our intuitions about probability can often be wrong. The correct strategy is to always switch doors, as this gives you a 2/3 chance of winning the car, compared to a 1/3 chance if you stick with your original choice. This puzzle is a fascinating exploration of probability theory and how it can be applied to real-world scenarios. So, next time you find yourself on a game show, remember the Monty Hall problem and make the smart choice. Finally, the Tower of Hanoi. This puzzle involves a series of discs of different sizes, which are stacked in ascending order on one of 3 pegs. The goal is to move the entire stack to another peg, following these rules. You can only move one disc at a time, and you can never place a larger disc on top of a smaller disc. This puzzle requires careful planning and strategic thinking, as each move you make affects the entire sequence of moves that follow. It's a great exercise in problem solving and logical reasoning. Can you move all the discs without breaking the rules? The Tower of Hanoi is a classic puzzle that has been studied extensively in the field of computer science and mathematics. It requires a methodical approach and the ability to think several steps ahead. As you work through the puzzle, you'll develop a deeper understanding of the principles of recursion and algorithm design. It's a challenging but incredibly rewarding puzzle to solve. So take your time, stay focused, and see if you can master the Tower of Hanoi. Challenge your friends and see who cracks these first. Happy puzzling. Logic puzzles are a great way to keep your mind sharp and have fun at the same time. Whether you're solving them on your own or challenging your friends, these puzzles are sure to provide hours of entertainment and mental stimulation. So, gather your friends, put your thinking caps on, and see who can solve these mind-bending puzzles first. Happy puzzling, and may the best thinker win.